Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I last made a video, but hey, had some things I had to take care of, and so right now I'm back from my hiatus. So, how's it going, everyone? Hope y'all been having a really good day so far. My name is Ward, and today it looks like, oh, without out of nowhere from the recent in PlayStation in Place to Play a event that happened just recently, it looks like Bungie Studios has revealed that they're actually now going back to revisiting Marathon on. I gotta say, who would have thought? Like, it seems like every new game, and they always like come with some new IPs such as Marathon, On Myth, and then in the iconic Halo series that I was like talking about, and then also Destiny, and then thinking that they'll have something else coming out. Well, hey, I guess they're going back and circle. I guess they're just kind of like taking a little blast from the past, I suppose, with Marathon right there. Of course, I haven't played any of the games myself, but so yeah. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this, shall we? So it starts off saying that. Sorry, gotta clear my throat because I had some dinner a while ago. So today, Bungie makes history with the announcement of its first completely new project in more than a decade, which is known as Marathon. It's a sci-fi PvP extraction shooter. Marathon will find players engaging one another as cybernetic mercenaries known as runners, exploring a lost colony on the planet of Ta Seti E4 in search of riches, fame, and infamy. Marathon is currently in development for PlayStation 5, PC, and full crossplay and cross-save and all that jazz. Exciting stuff. So the mark of the announcement, we spoke with the Marathon general manager Scott Taylor and game director Christopher Bear to find out more about where we are in the race towards the marathon. Oh, I get it, race towards marathon. running a marathon. And of course, a little fun fact, I did run a half marathon last year, and so yeah, today you announced Marathon, the first entirely new project announcement from Bungie in more than a decade. How hard has it been keeping this under wraps so long? So Scott Taylor saying, well, that is so hard. It is so wild to be talking about this in front of the world. As a team, we've been completely immersed in developing this world behind closed doors at Bungie. Even though there is still a long way to go before release, it is fantastic to be able to open up, even just a little bit, and share what we have been working on. Man, I'm getting a lot of flashbacks when they first revealed Destiny back then, when they showed all the concept art back in late 2012. Good times. So the name Marathon obviously conjures up visions of the original game from 1994, but this is something new. So I guess it might be a different game then, or something. Oh, same name, different game. So Christopher Barrett, finding the right balance is one of the most fun parts of development. We have a tremendous amount of respect for the original Marathon games, and from the very start, we've wanted to honor that, especially the mythology, story, and things of the world. Oh, so I guess it is the same universe. Never mind. So at the same time, our vision for this game is something new. It is not a direct sequel to the originals, but something that certainly belongs to the same universe and that feels like a Bungie game. So find those opportunities to nod to the universe's lore while also getting to build something different and new has been one of the best parts of developing this game so far. So it is our aim to create something incredible both for players who are completely new to the Marathon world and for those that have been waiting for years for more stories in the Marathon universe. So you do not need to know anything about Marathon to understand or play this game, but if you do, we're making the experience with references and deep cuts you will recognize. And so yeah, there are many elements of what makes a Bungie game. So to me, it's got moved from the incredible feel of the weapons to the beautiful and evocative world building, rich in lore, immersion, and opportunities for incredible adventure. So in Marathon, one of the areas that is a big focus for us is the player-based storytelling. The original Marathon games revealed story moments through terminals, all in text, but now we have many more ways to immerse players in this world, both in and out of game. So we'll be carrying that through the design of this game. So our design philosophy here is to have players affect the story of the world through their choices and their actions. And this approach also let us shape the overall narrative direction of the game experience while giving players a direct sense of agency and power. Gotta say, pretty cool shot right there. So Marathon is designed to be eyed from start as a PvP focused game, and it won't have a single player campaign. That sucks. So instead, with the PvP experience as our foundation, We are creating opportunities for player-driven stories to unfold, stories that are integrated with the overarching game narrative, and we are building the world of persistent, evolving zones where players create their own journey with with every run they take, and that might mean an unforgettable firefight against other crew vying for the same loot or a last-second extraction while beset on all slides. So before the just the in quotes story of your last run, however, we want to give players the chance to affect the persistent zones and the larger world as a result. So, for example, imagine a crew discovering a previously undiscovered artifact that, when activated, opens a new area of map for all players to explore. And in essence, we are creating a game where the action of players can have ramifications for the world and players, which with each unfolding season. So you said Marathon is currently in development. What does that mean? And do you have a timeline when fans will hear more about the games? So there's still a lot of work to do before the launch, or even before we're ready to talk about the game in more detail. The team is hard at work, and we've got a great base to start from, but there is still much more to do, including continuing to grow our team, and that's one of our most challenging parts of game development, hiring when everything is still under wraps. Now that we're announced, I'm excited because we can be much more candid about the positions we are looking for and talk more openly to candidates about the work that's going on and our vision for the game. So if you're interested in it, you can check out our Bungie careers page to see open positions, which we are constantly updating with new roles as needed. So come work with us. We're working on something we feel is really special. I know that fans are interested in learning more about Marathon, and believe me, we cannot wait to show you more. And while I cannot give a timeline on when the information will be coming, for what I can say is this: the next time you hear from us about Marathon, we'll be able to show you the gameplay, and we will be much closer to launch. So I guess there's a good chance that this game might actually come in the near future, and from my getting it from this, it looks like it's kind of like basic like some that we have seen before, but hopefully as soon as we get closer to launch and actually learn more details about the game and actually see how the game plays in action, and so yeah, and maybe we'll see how it all plays out, and of course, hey, I'm definitely looking forward to actually covering news on Marathon, and even though they're not going to show big reveals, but maybe if they actually come out with some monthly or weekly blogs on the game, then I will be covering news on that as well and get you guys up to speed on all that good jazz. And I gotta say, as a Halo fan, and this is actually pretty exciting. Even though that, Destiny 1, I used to play the first Destiny a lot back then when I was in college, but didn't really get into Destiny 2 that much. But for Marathon, hey, maybe this could actually be like a little comeback right there. This could be could be their next Halo, or something like this would potentially surpass Halo, even though that it's kind of like more of a predecessor to Halo back then, but they might also add something new here and there. And I definitely gotta play the trilogy whenever I get the chance. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. If you found it to be helpful and enjoyable, then be sure to drop a like as always, because it does help the channel out a lot. And while you're at it, and for more news on Marathon, then be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to be notified when my next video is going to drop. And if you got your thoughts or opinions on Marathon making a comeback in some way or form, then go ahead and sign up in the comment section below and get a discussion going, because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.